Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, good
I have the
morning.
soundtrack for Twitch on again,
I have
and
the
it's
soundtrack for Twitch
kind of
on
acting
again,
up,
and it's
maybe,
kind of acting
possibly.
up.
It's hard to
Maybe,
tell sometimes.
possibly.
It
Hard to tell
was
sometimes. It
showing
was
activity when just the music was
showing
playing,
activity
which
when just the
is
music was
not
playing,
according what it's supposed to
which
do according to the
is not
documentation.
according what it's
So
supposed to do according to the
that's not good.
documentation. So
Mere Clamp,
that's
hello.
not good.
So I want to leave it on
Mere
for
Clamp,
a
hello.
little
So I
bit
want to leave it
at the beginning
on
of the
for
stream,
a
so
little
that way
bit
I
at the beginning
can
of the
go and
stream,
when I get the
so
VOD
that
up,
way I can
check the
go and when
VOD,
I get the VOD up,
see
check the VOD,
see what that ends up sounding like, at least at the
see
beginning.
what that ends up sounding like, at least at the beginning.
And just in case it is doing
And just in case it is
the
doing
weird thing of whatever it's doing not correct.
whatever it's doing not
Let's go
correct.
to main. There you are. Then in that case, we can do turn. Oh, I don't even see it on right now. So it looks like I turned that off. So I have to turn you off. Lord Mist, hello. You off. Turn you on. Oh. Is Zilbian petting distance? Is he? He's currently looking at the secondary screen. But yes, he is. And we shall apparently invoke the cat play mode. Nope, nope. Okay, we're gonna do play mode. So I ended up not getting too much sleep last night because what? Oh, you don't want to play that? Here. So last night I was I there's this small little toy that Zilby loves. It's a little ball, I guess like similar to a ball like this, except it's sort of made of fuzz, and or at least it feels like fuzz. Zilby loves that because he can pick it up in his mouth and carry it around with him. And he was playing a little bit of fetch with that last night. So I could throw it. He would take it, play with it for about a minute, and then bring it back to me. And then I would throw it again and start all over again. What? Are you done? It's up there. All right. Well, apparently he wants to. We may have to wait until he's calmed down before we can do anything else. Mere Clip, you have to leave in 10 minutes. You have a class to be in. Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's good to have a class. Learning things, all that good stuff. Out of curiosity, what class is it? You're now using JetBrains Mono, and you're very happy with it. Oh, nice. Am I on webcam microphone? I shouldn't be. Did I? No, that's all the way down. But my mic is way high up again. I have to turn that down here. My audio is off. I don't know what caused that to change. Okay. How's this? I turned the gain down a little bit. Still feels very roomy. No, the setting is correct there. Let me double check that it actually is Oh no, it's going to we have the Yeti mic here. So properties, no, filters. Let's turn you way down. Keep you up. Okay. How about this? How does this sound? Hopefully this is sounding a little bit better. Now, much better. Way too flat. This will work for now. I mean, does it sound great now because it sounded terrible before? And so comparing the two is that's where we are. Yeah, okay. I had to reset the sound settings a couple days ago, but that we did an entire stream before and it sounded okay then. So I don't know what would have caused it to go bad again, other than just running Zoom causes it to reset, which I mean, I wouldn't put past it. They do weird things when they install and run. But okay. I wonder if also like maybe OBS updated. So, where were we with this? Zoom is something you never use outside of a VM. If only I could. I probably could if I actually tried. Okay, so what are we doing? We're coming here. We're in add labels to drop for subscribers. I had an epiphany this morning while I was getting ready. When we're creating the text, so the label, some self chatter. Okay, so we create the color, and we create this this chatter name. We pass it into the game object draw system. Are you not running yet? I can't control click into things. I'll have to wait for it to finish loading. Except that VBox not letting you assign more than 256 megabytes. Oh no! That's not good. All right, so here we are. It finally let me click into here. Here we create a text. So we've been trying to get the fragment out of text after we create it. Well, I realized something last night. Look what type the text new takes. It takes a fragment. Let's just create the fragment here, hand it to text, and then we can set the color ahead of time. So if we do let mute fragment equals, I think I just do for, oh, you don't know. Is it text fragment? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so a text fragment new. What do you take? You take, okay, takes it from a string or a stir. So we'll hand it to text. Then we can hand the fragment to you. And then we can do fragment dot color and set the color. And that, oh, and you don't even need to be mutable. Okay, cool. Oh, and that means, can I just do this? So new text dot color. Yeah, okay, so that gives me the fragment that we use in here that gives us the text, and that should go in here. I can even take you, cut you out, throw you in here. I would have expected that to multi-line that, but apparently it didn't. Okay, so that gives us now the text, which we can then set the font on. Can we set font on this too? We can. So font, this takes font default, like that. Oh, there we go. Now we're doing that. Then can we do scale? We can. Scale, which takes U. Now we don't even need this at all. Doesn't need to be mutable. And we can all just do it in one builder rule, like that. I like that. That's a lot better. We can set a ruler in VS Code so you know when you're close to that 80 character chat, 80 character limit. Yeah, I remember a long time ago when I first set up VS Code with a completely different computer, I set like a yellow line down the side, and I forget what I did to get that. And then I don't remember if because I just been using Rust Analyzer to change the like I guess that's why I stopped doing it, because like all of my linters or anything else is resetting things. All right. Oh, we need to turn on this. Line 19, use map on label instead of this match. 19. Okay, so let label equals, oh yeah, if let, because it's only one, we have send and none. Yeah, that's a good point. So we could do if let, this is going to be a, if let is some label is text equals that equals label, and then you are the text and the color. Then we don't need you there, and we don't need you there. All right. Then what are we doing? No. Use map, you said? Why do I need to use map? Because there's only one of them. Hold on, let's go back. I sort of like saw you said map and then thought I misread it because I didn't understand why to use map. Label equals label dot map, but there's only one of them, right? I guess that works. Hold on, I don't need to undo too much. Currently, I'm tired. Okay, what am I doing? There we go. We're back to here again. So we can do label. So let label equals label.map. That way you don't need the none or anything. Wouldn't that be with like the if let would do the same thing? But okay, so let's try the map. Maps an option to an option by applying a function to a combined value. Okay, so it returns an option. Wait, is Twitch chat is not adding ligatures, right? I don't see it adding ligatures. That would be pretty cool if it was. They are? Oh, I didn't see that over in I looked at the preview and I didn't see the ligature being used. Oh, it's in Twitch chat itself, not in the preview. I was looking up here. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna map. We're gonna take in, so this is gonna be the we're gonna get the text. I'm gonna get the color. Then in here, we're going to do this stuff. We need you to be in a bracket. Oh, gross. I want you. Oh, here, I could roll you in. That. Okay. So then we have you. You go down to here. Now, so map doesn't need this thing anymore. So we have you. Now, this returns an option, so we're going to just return the text. And it returns an option text. And the label is supposed to be an option anyways. So that's perfect. So then the label gets stored away. What are you upset about? Mismatch closing delimiter. Oh, okay, so I've got mismatch something somewhere. Yeah, right here. There we go. And you don't need to be mutable anymore. And which means actually I can just return this straight up. Like that. Which means I don't even need you anymore. This could be just a single line essentially. Like that. Okay. Oh no, it auto adds that in. Okay, perfect. So that gives me my label. Rest format, yeah, it did add the braces. That is nicer, I think, yeah. Okay, so that gives me the label that goes in there. Okay, so theoretically, we should have colors now for subscribers. So let's do a cargo run. Yeah, thank you, Lord Mist. When did stacking? Do you know when Twitch added those ligatures? Oh my gosh, that. Oh, it's not working. Yeah, there's supposed to be labels on all of those, and we did not get them. We just noticed them today, but who knows how long. Yeah, who knows? Because it's not like something we do very often. Good morning, Utsby. You just added a PR that I may or may not find useful at some point. All right, we'll take a look at it after this feature. Okay, so this creates a label, puts it in here. It theoretically. Oh, you know what? No. So text new, and then a fragment from this. So that should return the option text. Here we have the option text that goes into the label for the game object draw system. If we come back to command for handle, we're creating the label, which is an option string and color. So we're cloning the chatter name. And we get the color here, supposedly. But that's not showing us the labels. And then the draw system that should draw. Was it drawing, but the color is wrong? Oh, because I want well, this one we're trying to set the color to be just something. So here, let's set this to be like white. So what is it? 255. All right, let's try dropping with this and see if we get the white labels. And maybe like the colors I'm setting is wrong. No, okay, so that's not showing at all. We're not getting any errors. It's a normal text. So in the game object draw system, we take new, we get the new text, we set the color. When we draw, if we have a label, we get the label size. Oh, is the label, so is the label size now wrong because the text fragment isn't what we think it is? I wonder if that. So let's do a debug on the label width, label height, and then panic. Okay, let's see whether or not this causes, I mean, it's going to crash the game, but let's see whether or not we have a width and height that makes sense. Right here, 190 and 35. I think that makes sense. I mean, there are numbers that should make sense. Okay, so we have a label width and label height. We give it the location. I wonder if the color isn't. I wonder if the color isn't exactly what we want it to be. Okay, so what if I don't set the color here? We just do let mute text equals text. Text dot. How do we set the color after? Oh, we don't. Oh, I can't set the color here. Okay, so if I don't set the color, will it become white? Oh, kind of need to not do that. Lord Mist, you reviewed Utsby's, or you left a review on GitHub. Nice. All right, let's see if we have a white label for this. If we do, then that color isn't working the way we expect it to. Or the colors that we're passing in. Oh, it does. Okay. Okay, so the color isn't doing what we expect it to. So this is supposed to be white. Because like my color is this light blue. I think I have a color. Is that? And even when we set it to be white, that's... Huh. Okay. So text fragment matters. Okay, so what happens if I do this? I set color, and I want graphics white. I just set you to be a white color. I mean, theoretically, this should just be exactly the same. Oh yeah, Uthby, I'll definitely take a look at it and I'll make a decision. Okay, we have a color proper. So now, let's create a color like I don't know, 0.7, 0.3, 0.9, 0.0, just sort of randomly choosing some colors. I want to see if this color sets it properly, and then we'll go back to this color and see what's going on with that. So okay, that does work. So is the color that I'm setting not right? It's a color coming in. Did putting it at the front make it not work? Shouldn't use the username color of the chatter. Yes, I should. That's kind of what I want to do. But as we can see, like that, I dropped mine also, which wasn't working. So I need to check. So what's going on here? So over in command, when we're creating this color and we're passing it into this label, here we can see that I'm setting the color from RGBA, 255, 255, 255, 1. That should be white, right? Like if I do 100, 150, 10, 255, it was alpha'd out, wasn't it? Yep. Yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Oi. Yep. Turns out, so I know this is going to come to a great shock to you all. Turns out that making the color transparent, except for one pixel of not transparent, is really hard to see. I don't know why. Like that seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay, so what were we doing? We were doing self.chatter dot red, self.chatter dot green, self.chatter dot blue. And then 255. We want 255 for this. Oi. Now we're gonna get our colors properly. Now this isn't taking account for pure black. So Lord Mizd, I believe that you have a pure black a color for your username. That is probably going to be invisible then because we have a black black. Oh no, it's gray. Okay, perfect. So that worked. Then the idea here is that we want to set this in the case that our color, in the case that we are a subscriber. So we're gonna do let's see, label color equals if self.chatter.subscriber is subscriber. So if we are a subscriber, then return color from RGB. Let's actually, something that will make this a little bit easier is let's go actually to the chatter. And let's create another function on here. So we have a public new. We can do a public function get color. That's going to return a color. And so this is going to return the actual color of the subscriber. So let's see, that will be color from RGBA. Oh, I could probably have done just RGB, right? So it'd be self.red, self.green, self.blue, 255. Why don't you reuse the same functions you used to fix the black name for the credits? I think actually it might be, I think it's been done. Because it came in as gray, your username. So at some point in time, it's been done. Maybe it's been done in a wrapper. Maybe we did that in a wrapper. We did it somewhere. We fixed it somewhere. Okay, so get color. You know, we could also pub function get color if no, I don't want to put any kind of like that logic in here. Okay, so this will get the color. So here we're gonna do if we're a subscriber, then we're gonna return self.chatter.getColor. Else we're gonna return GGEZ graphics white. That, no semicolon. You. Okay, then our label color, we can now use you instead of doing all this. this will be a label color. Simplifies it just so slightly. So now, let's go ahead and try this. Everyone should have a white color, except for whoever subscribed. So I believe if I do like a snake for myself, that will give me, I have the color that is me, and then also I can open up Twitch over here. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Thank you, Stacky. And it works out. Perfect, perfect. And so that's that feature done. We do have one. Okay, so unused import graphics color in command. Sure, let's just get rid of you now. We don't need you anymore. And there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back to you. Stage all these, and so this is streamer. No, labels for who is dropping are always visible. Subscribers get their colors. Okay, so push that up, and let's go ahead and pull request this in. Let's try fixes this time. So fixes, does it have to be all uppercase? Fixes 11. And this is gonna be, okay, so description, this is, okay, drops now get labels of the chatter who dropped them. The labels are white by default. If the chatter is a subscriber, then their label will be the color that they set in Twitch. Okay, so create that pull request. And let's go find that pull request. All right, so here's this one. We'll go ahead. Oh, you know what? Before we bring that in, let's try add a label to drops for subscribers. Let's link that. Go back to pull requests. And merge you in. Hey, it auto closed it. There we go. Merging your own pull request is cheating. We didn't have a proper code review. I know. I'm a terrible cheater. We should like, oh, that would be interesting to do. Just like set something up like that. All right, let's take a look at this. So we have for Utsby, this generates bot users to facilitate testing without a chat channel or with few active users in chat if you want to test a flood of commands. Oh, is it I was getting really excited. It's like, oh man, you made a bot to play it. And it's like, no, you made a bot to attack. Um, okay, so what do we have here? We shouldn't have to add in Twitch chat, right? Because we have the Twitch chat wrapper. So I don't think we should have to add this in. Not unless you need something that wasn't in a wrapper. Although if we need something that's not in a wrapper, maybe we should update the wrapper. Okay, this should go into test folder, has an integrated test. Okay, so what do we got here? So we have a source, chat test mock rs. Okay, so we have a new file, chat test mock. Oh, I see. We're extracting private message and from IRC message in here. Let's see. Right, so this is basically gonna send on the channel those messages. That being said, I'm curious. Okay, let's head over to master. Okay, so I think it's in the main game. So we receive from Twitch this chat message. And chat message we can already get out of Twitch chat wrapper. So I don't think we need could we just have the wrapper send these back? Or like use the wrapper to get the well, okay. That's probably the problem here. Is we're calling the wrapper directly and the wrapper calls the other thing. So we'd want some kind of injection to get the wrapper instead. I so I like the idea, Utsby. I have a counter idea. What if this was a separate application that we could run separately that would connect to Twitch chat and send messages? Like to the actual Twitch chat. It doesn't send on a Twitch channel. Yeah. Let's see. Because like what is happening here? So in run for this, it takes in all these things. We have the commands. Okay, you're creating some mock usernames. doing an infinite loop. Okay, so you're creating this fake Twitch chat. Okay, so you're getting the message, and then you're sending that on the channel. Where's in main? Oh, okay. So you're cloning the channel send to game, so you can send it multiple times from here. That's what it's doing then. So how would that? Let's see. Um, I see what you're saying, Lord Miz. How would we put this into a like the test file? Um, and have it completely separated from main, but still work. Because we can't pass in anything to main to inject that in. It would need to be behind a feature flag. Yeah. So we need to put it behind a feature flag. Or an option like a CLI option. We use the .env. We could use the .env files to determine. So here, imagine. Oh, I have real.env files. So imagine in this .env example here, if we have something like fake, test chatters, like test mode equals true. Like test or debug mode. Yeah, like either of those. Um, and like maybe I want the features to be a little bit more, and then have the code only compile in debug mode. I like that. Yeah. We could have debug true. On the other side, what if I want two features? Let's say we want an AI to play and an AI chatters, right? So like if we want those two features, we can have AI chatters equals like just true. And then AI player, AI streamer equals true. Something like this. And then those would be the features, as it were. And the thing is that we don't want to compile it out because we want to be able to run this and turn these on without recompiling. Um, also, that would be useful for the program to run headless. I have not figured out how to make GGEZ programs run headless though. I haven't figured out a good architecture for that yet. It's something I do want to figure out. Yeah, I think stacking, I think you're correct. That we want, like, the idea of this feature is to mock Twitch chat, um to have things falling and basically have it be like single player mode. That's pretty much what it becomes. Like single player mode. Offline mode almost. For you, it's just a way to run the game in dev without needing to mess around with the Twitch chat channel. You all do you though. No, I like this idea, Utsby. I think that we're getting somewhere. And then Lord Mist, I understand where you're coming from, that like it should be in tests, but I don't think it's like a pure testing thing. Like it itself isn't testing. Um, the application, uh, it's a mode of the game. And so I think what stacking is saying is that we need it behind a feature flag as true. Whether or not we want that compiling as part of the feature flag is maybe a different conversation. But this is like a way for us to do feature flags. And so in main, for example, we could take in those. Let's see. You take in these .env variables. So AI chatter, AI streamer. If it's true, then have this run thing running. Otherwise, don't do anything at all. So I like that. I think I would like to do this. Have a feature flag. So it would probably be something like this to begin with. Then we want to figure out a way to hide that behind a feature flag all throughout. And then that way we could just sort of change these, and then it just runs. And then potentially later on have like a setting, like a checkbox in the game, like AI chatters. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come to issues, and let's create a new issue for this. I think that's it. I want to give you credit, Utsby, for the work you've done so far. Also, should you be showing that .env file? It should be fine. This is the .env.example file, and I just sort of keyboard catted this in order to create that. That's not a legit token. It looks legit, but it was really me banging on my keyboard. I know. I've compromised my token enough times. Okay, so this is create a feature. Oh no, create. Create AI chatters to play against. So let's see. Oh, it doesn't know. Okay, so Oots be on Twitch. Created a pull request for this. Actually, can I pull this in? I can't link a pull request from this. Okay, cool. Request for this. For the idea of having an AI chatter or having AI chatters. That would make testing or demoing the game easier, because I can see this as like being really good for demoing too, because if we don't have enough viewers in chat, we can just say, okay, well, let's do a whole bunch more of these. Let's see what happens if I have like 200 viewers in chat. Stress testing, this would also help with like stress testing features. Okay, so easier. This this would enable the following. So stress testing, demoing. So like if I want to create like a video, like a probably like an offline video of like demoing how it's going to look, this would help out with that. So demoing, do and oh, practicing offline. We would want this to be a feature that could be turned on and off easily. The pull request is, let's see, as of what is this? 10/21. Let's do like everyone other than America time. 2020 and 21. Requires the code to be commented out to turn on off. We would want to use a feature flag to turn this on. Peyton Rules is raiding with a party of 17. Welcome, Peyton. How was your stream? I think I saw. Were you working on the GitLab API again, or was it something else? Also, how was your stream? And thank you so much for the raid. And welcome everybody. We just created a cool feature that shows everybody's. Oh, you got into a fist fight with ownership though. Well, that's pretty common with Rust. All right. Since you all just came here and that's causing this to get distracted, let's go ahead and show off the game. I'm gonna go ahead and undo these change. Reset you. Okay, so we're good to go. We're on master branch. Let's go ahead and run this. This is an example env file, so no need to worry. It's not a real Twitch token. All right, let's do cargo run. Okay, so for everybody, this is the game that we've been working on. It is a chat versus streamer game. Use these commands on the right in chat in order to drop them down into these different columns. I will be attempting to avoid them for 2 minutes. If I can avoid them for 2 minutes, I win. Otherwise, if you reduce all my hearts, you all win. And the newest thing that we added today was this these labels, so you can see who's dropping and trying to get me the most. Ah, down to 1. Oh, I saw that heart going over the fire. Oh, the snakes are tough if they're like close enough to me. Oh, thank you. Zero X Mental. It's dangerous to read chat and try to play at the same time. Nope. Oh, how did I not get? Oh, I couldn't avoid. You Zero X Mental, you got all the hits there. Congratulations. And Chrono Kirby and Stacking, you were also playing at the same time. Bouncy Sword is OP. It's like the combination together is where it really gets to it. But anyways, that's the game that we've been making, and so we've been discussing a new feature. So Utsby here has gave us a pull request to a pull request to create AI chatters to play the game against the streamers. That way, in case you aren't all here, or if like I wanted to work on this offline, I wouldn't have to like play it and go into chat myself and drop things and go back to play it. I can actually just like play it for real against a large number of chatters. That being said, there's some things we wanted to do for it that are like slightly different. So the big thing is I want a feature flag system for this, so we can turn it on and off through the .env file. So we want a feature flag to turn this on and off using the .env file. So then let's do a checklist of what's needed for this. This would be create feature flag for AI chatters. I don't necessarily really care what the feature flag is named, as long as it's something that makes sense. Okay, so we want the feature flag turn on and off. We might also want to be able to configure. Let's see. It would also be nice to feature robo chat. Oh, that would be interesting. It would also be nice to be able to control the number of chatters. So that would be, let's see, create, so this would probably be a .env. Oh, well, yeah, I guess. You're probably right. I wanted to be able to tag him in here, but I didn't see that. Let's see, feature flag. Okay, so this is control number of AI chatters and .env. file. I would love to. This won't let me. Also, the pull request, so because the pull request can change, I guess that's why I wanted the date there, is because the pull request can change, right? If we keep on like manipulating and adding to the pull request, then that's going to we're only going to see the most recent one, aren't we? Or am I not thinking of that right? So control the number of chatters. Let's see. Then that's probably, what else do we need to care about for this? Let's go retake a look at this. If they click on PR, they're going to get the newest one anyway. I guess like, do I want the context that this one didn't have the ability to, like, it required the code to be commented on or off? Or I remove this entire paragraph. So create feature flag for AO chatters, control number. Okay, so if I just remove this and we just say so create AA chatters that would make testing or demo game easier. This AA chatters. This would enable the following: so stress testing, demoing, and practice online offline. Lord Mist. So there's these two things I think are the big reasons why I would hesitate to put them into the testing folder. If it was just for testing, for like stress testing or feature testing, I would definitely recommend that, because I'm thinking that there's a demoing option here where I can use this to like demo off to people. Then that really like that changes the use case of it a little bit, and suddenly becomes actually a feature that's actually part of the full game. I still can't link this. I guess I have to create the issue before I can link the pull request. So control the number of these files, come back over here. So what I'm thinking is that instead of needing to pull in Twitch chat in order to mock these messages, I think we want to figure out a way to do this without that. And I wonder if we look at main. So we're creating our connection to Twitch chat. Let's see here. Where is that? Twitch chat right here. Twitch chat wrapper, receive from game, send to game. I guess here's a question. If we turn on that mode, do we want it to listen to Twitch chat at all? Or should it just be only the AI chatters? That's a good question. Because this could be either or. This needs to be a chat message that's in Twitch chat wrapper. So we should be able to do this only with chat message. I don't think we need to grab like priv message. The amount of AI activity could compensate for the lack of amount of Twitch user activity. Ooh, a mix. So basically it could detect if somebody is coming from Twitch chat and then dial it down. I don't know. I might just fake it and we could just say, "Hey, you know what? It's just like 30 people. Like we could simulate 30 people or 200 people. And if there's also people on chat, there'll be 200 people plus chatters. Take a sample of user actions every second or so and then decide the proportion of AI activity for the next second." That could be interesting. I think it might be a little bit difficult based on what we're doing. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take it to that level yet. So send to chat is actually taken in as chat message, which comes from the Twitch chat wrapper, which I think is publicly, yeah, it's a public struct. So we can just use this. You can skip the conversion to a chat message at the cost of not exercising that part of your code. Yeah, sorry, Uspi. I don't want to like. I'm not trying to attack or anything like this. I really like the idea. So this is in the chat test mock. So I'll probably rename this to like, instead of chat test mock, to like maybe AI. It's like some kind of AI file for it. And then we can just go straight to the Stacking. You have to head out for the day. Thank you so much for being here, Stacking. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah, okay, so I think we can, let's see. We want to use what is it? What is this called? The chat message struct from the Twitch chat wrapper to send messages. Utsby, I have a question for this. Is this something you want to continue working on, or do you want to sort of like leave it as it is right now and have me or someone else take it from here? The commands, I think. So we have the commands enum. Is that right? I think we have the commands enum somewhere. Right here. So we would want the ability to like choose a random command from this. And that way it would give us like a random fire sword, snake, or heart from here. So And that way, if we do add a new command for some reason, we don't have to like go and touch that in multiple places. So this would also be choose a random command from the commands enum. It's not how you save. Then that would pretty much be it then, right? Oh, and then only have this run while the game is running. Depends what you mean. I'll help you contribute further if you incorporate it, but I'm not accepting a block of work to reshape it. Yeah, so like that's what I'm thinking is like I really like the idea of it. I kind of want it to be a slightly different shape. So I'm happy to do the different shape part of it. And then this is a super good idea. And I would probably I could take it and then go with it. Yeah, and I don't want to like give you work to say like, okay, thanks for this idea. Now do all this other stuff. Like I don't want to be that kind of person. Okay, so I think that's it. And the rest I think you have good going. Like the timing all works. Yeah, no, it is useful. So we need to create the feature flag, control the number of AI chatters through the .env file, use the chat message, and then choose a random command from the commands enum. I think that's all we need to do for this. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this as a new issue. You're not a Rust coder, so it'd be a complete disaster. It could be a complete disaster for all you know. I think this is a really good start for not being a Rust programmer. And then let's see. So labels. Let's do this as it's a new feature. If anybody wants to work on this, they can. Project, let's see, milestone. Let's make this part of our milestone because I want to be able to demo this off to create little videos that I can put on Twitter because that would be really nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and link your. Why can't it show only the active ones? What's the name of your pull request? It is number 34, added chat test. 34. There it is. All right. Cool. So we have that information. So I think this is good something that I can start working on tomorrow. So actually maybe what I'll do is I'll remove the help wanted. And I'll assign myself to this. So here's my plan. Utsby, I think what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and do this right now. I'm going to just come into here. Let's go ahead and clean up these branches. Oh, come on, Kitty. Kitty is sitting right next to my mouse pad and resting his feet and hands on my hand that's controlling the mouse. So if you ever see my mouse like just sort of jerk around, it's because he's deciding to push around. Okay, so we have this pull request. Let's see, how can I do this? I want to let's add remotes. Add remote and check this out. This is off of your master branch, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's add this as a remote. Now I want to, if I create a branch off of here, where does it create it? Does it create, it can't create on your account. It has to create on my account, right? Actually, if I do this, so you create a branch off of, yeah, UTSB 8. Okay, so create you. This will be 36. Yeah, okay, so local, and if I push you up so we can see that. There you go, yeah, so that's off of local. So I'm gonna start from where you are in UTSB. I don't think the pull request will be updated. I think that'll be a new pull request once I like add some of this stuff up. So what I'm gonna do is come to this pull request. I say, this is a great idea. I've created an issue to track this along with a branch to work on it. So issue, we want this to be your issue number 36. Okay. To do along with a branch, and then I think I can create a link to the branch, right? How do I copy the name? Okay. To work on it, to do as mentioned in chat, I'll be happy to make the architecture role changes that I put into the issue. If you or anyone else would like to contribute, let me know here, and we'll figure out a way to do so. And it might be something like we can do multiple pull requests in, or pull requests against this branch. Oh, that would probably be it, is we could do pull requests against this branch. So I'm gonna go ahead and comment that. Oh, and this one, this is the pull request. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this pull request. And so now we'll track against this branch. So I wanted to make sure that you got credit for this. All right. And I think we're good to go. So now we got the plan for tomorrow, and we'll start moving forward with that. Let's go ahead and close all of you up. And everything's set up here. We're good to go. And that means I can close up. All right, so Kitty Cat is staring at the OBS. I don't know what he exactly was looking at. But he was having fun just sort of hanging out next to us today. So anyways, thank you everybody for stopping by. I've been doing these streams every single weekday morning at 7 a.m. Mountain Time for about an hour and a half or so until about this time. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. We're gonna work on this AI chatters feature, which I think is gonna be a lot of fun, and hopefully create some cool scenarios where I can like practice offline. Maybe I don't know. We'll figure it out. Um, and so with that, oh come on. We have 20 of us here. Let's see if there's anybody online. Is there anybody we should raid? Let's see. Daco MZ is streaming Rust. Looks like they just began. What are they streaming? Wish I can easily go to. Oh, there. This is how I can go to his page. Let me turn off the music. Turn up the volume, and I'll go ahead and turn off my mic so I don't listen to myself. Okay, I can think we can raid Daco MZ. So let's go ahead and set that up. I will come over here. +1 for Daco. Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's do Daco MZ. Start the raid up there. Perfect, perfect. All right, everybody, I'm going to switch over to ending screen. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.
And it takes a lot of like